Welcome to All Baseball History, the channel for all things baseball. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a thing, and with that, let's get to today's video.
Before the Boston Red Sox called Fenway Park home, they played in another stadium called Huntington Avenue American League Baseball Grounds, or more simply known as the Huntington Avenue Grounds. This was home to the Red Sox for the first 10 years of the team's existence between 1901 and 1911. The stadium was built near the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad tracks, where just on the other side of the tracks was the South End Grounds, where the National League Boston Braves played at the time. The Huntington Avenue Grounds plot of land was quite large and was formerly home to a circus ground. While the stadium itself only had a capacity of 11,500, the playing field was massive, with the deepest part of the park marked at 635 feet from home plate. Some notable events that took place there was the first modern World Series between both the American and National League in 1903. The following season, on May 5, 1904, Cy Young threw the first perfect game of the modern era. But by 1911, Red Sox owner John Taylor felt limited by the Huntington Avenue Grounds' small capacity, and so he began searching for alternate sites to build a brand new stadium. He soon found and purchased a piece of land that was surrounded by 5 streets: Lansdowne Street, Ipswich Street, Van Ness Street, Jersey Street, and Brookline Avenue. With a little less than 2 weeks left in the regular season, construction began on the brand new stadium, which broke ground on September 25, 1911. Taylor made sure that the new ballpark would have over twice the capacity as the old Huntington Avenue Grounds, with the new stadium seating around 27,000 fans. I just want to pause real quick to ask, if you're enjoying this video so far, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe as well. Okay, let's get back to the video. There is some debate over how Fenway Park got its name. Owner John Taylor claimed that it was in honor of the surrounding Fenway-Kenmore neighborhood near the new stadium. Prior to its development, the area was originally nicknamed the Fens due to it mainly being a marshland. Later on, the Fens was incorporated into the name Fenway-Kenmore when the area was annexed from the nearby Brookline neighborhood in the 1870s. While John Taylor may have named the stadium in honor of the local neighborhood, he also just so happened to own a company named the Fenway Realty Company, and perhaps thought that some corporate synergy between his company and his baseball team couldn't hurt. Whatever the case may be, John Taylor would end up selling most of his shares in the Red Sox in September of 1911, just 7 months before Fenway Park first opened. Taylor would later sell his remaining shares when Joseph Lannon became the sole owner of the team in 1914. The architect behind Fenway was James McLaughlin, who helped design and build a number of buildings around Boston in the early 20th century. McLaughlin worked with Osborne Engineering, the engineering firm behind many famous stadiums such as the original Tiger Stadium, Notre Dame Stadium, the original Yankee Stadium, and both Cleveland and Kansas City's municipal stadiums. Like many ballparks of the era, Fenway was designed with asymmetrical field dimensions. The shortest part of the park is in right field, where the outfield wall was originally 325 feet away from home plate, but was later shortened to 302 feet. The deepest part of the park is in right center field at 420 feet, which forms a unique triangle shape. At the cost of $650,000, about $19 million in today's money, Fenway Park first opened on April 20, 1912, after what was supposed to be its opening game was rained out on April 18th. The opening game would be against the Red Sox rival, the New York Highlanders, who eventually became the New York Yankees, where Boston went on to win the game 7-6. Interestingly enough, the grand opening of Fenway would be overshadowed by the news of the day, as continuing coverage of the tragic sinking of the Titanic dominated newspaper headlines.
So what did you guys think about Fenway Park replacing the old Huntington Avenue Grounds Stadium? Do you think that Fenway Park will ever be replaced someday? Let me know in the comments below.